Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the brand new Pfister Growler in Grand Theft Auto Online. This thing's based off of like a Porsche Cayman sorta, and I think it looks fantastic. Let's get into this customization. Alright guys, so starting off we're going to go for the armor, of course. Upgrade that all the way, as well as the brakes. For the bumpers we have front and rear options. We have the street bumper, the performance bumper, the endurance bumper, or back to stock. Honestly, I feel like the stock bumper looks really good, so I'm almost tempted to just keep it. I think I will. For the rear bumpers, we can add the smooth bumper, the arch vented bumper, smooth arch vented bumper, dual vented bumper, or the smooth dual vented bumper. I think we're gonna go for this smooth dual vented bumper. I like that look. For the engine, oh, we can add a strut brace. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Can see it through the window. That's cool. Let's do the Mark II Rally Brace Bar. Why not? Engine all the way up, of course. For the exhaust, we can add a carbon exhaust, titanium exhaust, oval exhaust, carbon oval exhaust, titanium oval, expansive exhaust, big bore exhaust, carbon big bore, titanium big bore, aluminum big bore exhaust, the infinity exhaust, carbon infinity, titanium infinity, aluminum infinity, dual bore, carbon dual bore, let me guess, titanium dual bore, yeah, okay, aluminum dual bore, or back to stock. I think we're gonna go for the titanium dual bore. I like the titanium look, so we'll do that. For the front fenders, we can add fender vents or carbon fender vents if we want to. I don't know how crazy I want to make this thing. Yeah, we'll go a little insane with it. Let's do carbon fender vents. Hood catches, we can of course add any of them. They're all the same on all of the new cars, so I'm not going to bother reading them out because I'm sure you guys have heard me say them like 300 times already, so they're there. I don't really like them personally, so I'm going to leave them off of my car. For the hood though, we can do the carbon hood, the vented hood, carbon vented, dished hood, let me guess, carbon dished, yep. Ridged hood, the carbon version of that. Performance hood, the carbon version of that. Rally hood, carbon rally. Primary race vents, secondary race vents, let me guess. Carbon race vents. No way. Carbon race vents, okay. We can add the fog light pod, that's really cool. The carbon fog light pod, or back to stock. I think I like the look of the carbon race vents the best. I actually do think that looks really cool, so we're gonna do that. Next up for the interior, again, it's the same with all the new cars. I'm just going to run through it super quick. We can add a carbon dash track prepped interior or a carbon track prepped interior. Kind of like just the carbon dash. We're going to go for that one. Dials, we can add a tachometer, a set of dash gauges, a tachometer, and a set of dash gauges. Let's do that one. Why not? For the doors, you can change up the door cards. I'm going to leave them stock. I like a full interior. For the seats, you can go for the carbon race seats and, you know, all the other ones that you can do in literally like every single other car from the 2 News DLC. So I'll run through them super quick. There you guys go. You've seen them. I think we will go for probably the carbon tuner seats. I like those. Steering wheels, it's the same deal with all the other new cars. You can add, you know, the Rally Clubman, Sprint, Apex, Formula, all that sort of stuff. We're going to go for the Rally Professional. I like that look. Actually, the Clubman, sorry. We can add a roll cage if we want to with the white half cage, the primary half cage, secondary half cage, white full cage, primary and secondary as well, the white padded dash dodger cage, primary padded dash dodger cage, secondary as well, the white reinforced cage. Oh my god, that's insane. Primary reinforced or secondary reinforced. Let's go for the primary reinforced. I kind of like that look. Next up for the lights, we're going to go xenon, of course. For the lip spoiler, okay, we can add a ducktail, a primary ducktail, carbon ducktail, insert ducktail, primary insert, carbon insert, extreme ducktail, primary extreme ducktail, or the carbon extreme ducktail. Let's go for the carbon extreme ducktail. I love a ducktail spoiler, so I think that looks really good. Next up, we can add a livery to this thing. We can go for the white Pfister. Sorry that the car is white. I kind of forgot to change it. But as you can see, it's the same in black as it is in white. We have the white Growler paint job, or the black Growler. The dual stripe, that's kind of cool. The Pfister stripe, that's pretty sick. Camo, it must be because the car is double white that you can't see that at all. So yeah. Zero Racer, Fleece Circuit, cover up. Oh, what is this? Okay, cool. Honestly, the Zero Racer looks really good. I don't know if I was... I was definitely going to go for like an aggressive build with it. I didn't know if I was going to go this aggressive though, but I think we will, because I think that looks really, really cool. Next up, we got the mirrors. We can add primary or carbon. We're going to go carbon, just like all the other accents on the car. For the plate, we're going to go yellow on black. For the respray, honestly, it looks so good in white. I kind of don't even want to change it, but maybe we can go for like a blue or something like that. I feel like a blue on this car would look pretty good. If we can get like... Diamond blue almost matches up with that perfectly. Oh, that's so sad. What about like mariner blue? Where is it? I missed it completely. Mariner blue looks really good too. I think we... I don't know. Man, I just wish diamond blue was like a one shade like darker. It would fit perfectly with that shade. Let's go for diamond blue anyways, I think. Why not? We'll go double diamond blue on that. Cool. Next up, we got the trim color. Kind of like it as black. Let's just keep it black. Accent color, this does the dash gauges, so I always go diamond blue on this, so let's put it diamond blue. Car is looking really good as far as I'm concerned. For the rear splitter, we can add a primary lip splitter, secondary lip splitter, carbon lip splitter, primary splitter fins, secondary splitter fins, or the carbon splitter fins. I don't really love the look of any of them, but the carbon splitter fins are the best, I think, so we'll go for that. For the roof, we can add a light bar if we want to, a roof rack, primary aero roof box, secondary aero roof box, or the carbon aero roof box. I'm gonna go for like a track build, so honestly none of these are really working too well for that, so we're just gonna stay away from them. For the skirts, we can add primary extended skirts, carbon extended skirts, primary rally skirts, secondary rally skirts, carbon rally skirts, primary super skirts, secondary super skirts, or carbon super skirts. Honestly, I don't really love the look of any of those, so I think we might just go for the carbon extended. Next up, for the splitters, we can add a wedged splitter, carbon wedged, race splitter, primary race splitter, secondary, carbon race, GT race, primary GT, secondary GT, carbon GT, endurance splitter, primary endurance splitter, secondary as well, the carbon endurance splitter, or back to none. Okay, so you can't actually go as aggressive as I was expecting with this. I think we will add the primary GT race splitter though, because I like that look. Next up, for the spoilers, so we can add 2 spoilers. Do they both add a traction bonus? I think they just might. That's kind of cool. I think we will go for another wing. It's kind of insane to me to have 2 wings, but you know, why not, I guess. Let's add like the rally wing. I like the height of the rally wing or the race wing. I think it's gonna have to be the race wing. Let's do that one. We can add a sun strip to this car if we want to. Honestly, maybe. Could go for white Fukaru and then, oh yeah, I know what to do. I know what to do here. For the suspension, we can lower it down quite a bit. For the taillights, we can tint those, of course. I think we will tint it. Let's tint it red. I like that. For the transmission, upgrade that, of course, and the turbo as well. Vents, we can add, side vents, carbon side vents, curve vent, or the carbon curve vent. Let's go for the carbon curve, why not? For the wheels, I think I want to go for something carbon on this car just to match up, maybe. Let's actually go for some of the new rims. Let's go for some of the track rims. I'm sure there's one that'll fit really nicely with this car. The Super Lux is looking really good. It's looking like the Super Lux, guys. I think that looks really good. Let's put that on. What color do we make them? Black? Probably black. Maybe carbon? We'll go carbon black. For the tires, we could add a tire design, and I think we will go Fukaru white, you know what I'm saying, to match, you know. So we'll do that. Bulletproof tires, of course. And last but not least, let's tint out the windows all the way. This is looking really, really good in my opinion. Let's take this thing down to the ground. We're going to do a sound test and a review. Alright guys, let's see how it sounds. Sounds pretty good. Could sound a lot better, honestly, but it does sound, you know, okay at least. Off the line, decent amount of wheel spin, not too bad though. Let's see, is this thing rear wheel drive only? It sure is. Okay, cool. Well, let's take it outside and let's actually get into this review. I'm interested to see how this car actually performs. I was a little tiny bit underwhelmed when I took it to the test track. I wasn't super underwhelmed, but it does sort of handle just like the S2, which is a little bit annoying. I really like the Comet S2, but the back end on that car has like a very weird like weight balance to it where it slides out when it feels like it shouldn't. So I'm really hoping that this car doesn't suffer at least as badly as the Comet S2 does from that thing. So far, this thing feels a lot lighter than the Comet S2, I want to say, which is a good thing. I am liking how this thing's feeling so far. We're gonna have to see when we get up to the twistier section of the test to see how it actually handles, because this is obviously a little bit easy for it. These corners aren't too sharp or anything, so let's see how it does here. Okay, so the back end definitely has that weird weight balance that I was talking about, but it's not like, it doesn't feel as uncontrollable as the Comet S2, I don't think. It's still kind of bad though. It's still like, it feels like it wants to just slide out on you. This car definitely is doing a bit of a better job than the Comet S2, but still not as good as I would like. With that being said, the turn in and everything is really, really good. You can make this thing go around a corner very, very nicely, but the rear end does seem to want to slide out on you, as you guys saw right there. I don't know, it sort of makes me mad. It's not a deal breaker, definitely. I think the car is very good. The acceleration is extremely good, I will say that. And overall, the weight of the car feels nice too. And I'm sure that with the low grip tires and with this thing fully stanced out and everything, I'm sure this thing is going to be a force to be reckoned with in a straight line, because every car from this update has been, you know, a problem when it comes to drag racing. So I guess we'll have to see when Bruffy makes his video how this thing actually does, but I feel like it's probably going to do pretty well. Like I said, the acceleration is pretty insane so far, it feels like. So yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely a fan of the car. I wish that it just had a little bit better handling. I'm going to make sure that it's not actually stanced right now, because I'm wondering if it's stanced. It's not stanced. So yeah, it definitely sort of has some traction issues at the back end of the car, but it's not enough to really like be a deal breaker. It's just sort of enough to be like a little bit annoying. But definitely, I think if you drive the car and if you get some practice in with it, you won't find it to be too much of a problem. Anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it for the customization and review today. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, dislike if you didn't. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.